Sometimes the easiest way to get motivated in the morning is to just wake up, throw your shoes on, and hit the ground running.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back for the third episode in my Cutting with Keto series. Today has actually been 7 days, so 1 week since I started keto. Technically 8 days if we're getting real specific, but only 7 days where I've been really actually like weighing everything and stuff. So weighed myself this morning and I am down 10 pounds since the start. So from 197 to 187, which is crazy. Now, I know with other diets I've done and stuff and the way your body works, you'll flush a lot of the crap out of your system. I would assume most of that is that. I wouldn't say it's strictly fat loss, but I will say in the mirror I look thinner. My stomach and my abs are coming in nicely, and yeah, so far it seems to be working. So we're only a week in. I plan on running this diet at least 3 weeks before I make any changes. I'm gonna follow this very strictly, observe and report so you guys know exactly kind of how this worked for me. So anyways, 10 pounds down, that's good. Moving on, side effects. I'm still having the low energy. It's not quite as pronounced as it was. I'm still finding myself tired throughout the day. I actually sat down to make this video and was so exhausted. It's about, what time is it right now? About 1:40 p.m., right? And I sat down about 12:30 and I was so just exhausted. I just could not like get in the, you know, the hey guys mood for this. So I had to take a little nap. So that is something that's a little different with this diet. I'm still adjusting. I think the keto flu is still there, although my brain fog appears to be gone, which is good. So I mean, I wouldn't say I'm 100% snappy and as witty as I normally am, or whatever you want to call it. Quick thinking. Yeah, we'll go with quick thinking. I'm not as that as I normally am, but I'm about 95%. So that's about gone all the way. The only side effect I would say I'm still really having, besides the low energy, would be that I'm not really hungry. Now, this could be something that could change like today. I have been a little hungrier today, but I noticed like into the evening hours, right? On other diets, I am always starving in the evenings. I'm just absolutely famished come the evenings, right? But with keto, I appear to like, I have to like remind myself to eat, or I always have like a lot of macros left over come like, you know, 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night, where a lot of times I would exhaust all my macros by like 7 and I'd just be kind of sitting there twiddling my thumbs because I'm out of food. So I'm like, you know, eating like some sugar-free Jello or something like that, or some veggies. Could this strictly be keto? I don't know. This could also be my fat burner causing some appetite suppression. I've never really had a fat burner make my appetite suppressed like that. So I want to say it's the keto. For the sake of the video, we'll say it's the keto. And I was getting some people asking me what my training was like and what I was doing on this diet. So I've lost 10 pounds, right? My training hasn't changed much. I will go over my exact split for you. So the way that I train bodybuilding style. So I split up certain days with different body parts and I hit those body parts to exhaustion, hypertrophy training. So I'm training to build muscle and I'm also hitting 40 minutes of cardio a day. So the type of cardio I do this morning, as you've seen, I went for a run outside, which is rare for me. Typically I do like elliptical, treadmill incline walks, or I'll do the stair stepper. I don't do anything crazy. You guys know I'm a slow intensity, steady state char cardio type of guy. So basically I'll just kind of crank the resistance up a little bit and I'll be going, I'll be sweating, I'll be burning some calories for sure, but I'm not like sprinting or anything, nothing crazy. It's usually the type of speed where I can sit and kind of do work on my phone at the exact same time. Nothing crazy, but I am doing 40 minutes of that a day because like I always say, I am sedentary, I am sitting all day. So you gotta get that movement in, you gotta get those calories burning. Some people say you don't need cardio to lose fat. I don't think you do, but dang, does it help. So if you're not doing cardio currently, I recommend it. I'm planning on investing in a cardio machine for my house here, so that way instead of like waking up or like when the winter comes or whatever, and driving to the gym and then cramming all my stuff into a 2-hour block, I can wake up, knock my cardio out, and then go to the gym later on. I feel like that's gonna be extremely convenient. So I got a buddy that wants to sell me an elliptical. We just got to coordinate times on getting that thing here. But to break down my exact training split, like I said, I do 5 days on, 1 day off. So we'll just go throughout the week, right? So Monday would be chest and triceps. I'm strictly working my chest and I'm working my triceps. Tuesday would be a back and biceps. So I'm hitting, you know, pull movements and really working on my biceps. I'm hitting cardio both of these days, by the way. Wednesday would be a shoulder day, so I'd focus strictly on shoulders. I didn't always have a strict shoulder day. I used to lump it in with chest, but I found that once I isolated shoulders and gave them their own day, I could really go in, hammer a lot of volume, and that's really helped them to grow. If you want your shoulders to grow, you really got to go in and beat those bad boys up. My shoulders always ache when I leave the gym, but I'll hit shoulders, I'll do some abdominal work, and I'll do some cardio. Now regarding abs, my abs I'm training about every 2 to 3 days. Typically on shoulder day, I'll always throw in a big ab day, but I'll do a couple minor exercises on other days if I feel like I need to and if I have the time. A Thursday is going to be a legs and calves day in addition to cardio, and that's going to be, you know, mainly hitting my squats, front squats, hack squats, leg press, calf raises, seated calf raises, standing calf raises, Smith machine squats, just kind of going through hip adductors, hip abductors, you know, whatever I do on my typical leg day. I like to do a lot of volume on leg day as well to really make sure I'm hurting when I leave. Don't be the guy or gal that doesn't train legs. You gotta train legs. If you want your whole body to grow and you want to be symmetrical, you really gotta get those legs in. Especially for men, the hormone benefits are insane, so make sure you train legs. And then after that little break from the upper body, I'll hit a full arm day. So I'm gonna give biceps, triceps, and forearms their own day. I'm gonna go in, I'm just gonna completely destroy those and hit some cardio as well. And then after that, Saturday, so that was 5 days on, Saturday being my 6th day, I'll take that off. And usually on my off days, unless I kind of gauge on how I'm feeling, right? So if I am extremely tired, let's say I just feel worn out and I've been working too hard, I will take Saturday completely off. This is rare. This might happen once a month, maybe twice a month, depending on how hard I've been working outside of the gym. Because a lot of things too that'll make you tired, it's not just the gym and the training, it's like the mental aspect of like working and having to do all this stuff and like pushing content out and editing and like client plans and stuff. That can be fatiguing too. And it's easy to let myself not get enough sleep, and I kind of get wrapped up in that. Typically a rest day is looking like 40 minutes of cardio and maybe a little bit of ab work, but some days I will take completely off. And then Sunday, being the 7th day, I'll start the process over. So boom, we're back at chest and triceps, and then we'll continue the process again, 5 days on, 1 day off. And this works really well for me. Not everybody can work this type of routine. You know, when I work with clients, I typically give them a 7-day, like Monday through Sunday, and then they tell me how many days that they can train, and I'll tell them, okay, you need to do this on this day, blah, blah, for optimal rest. I've been training for a while now, so my body's used to it, and plus too, I don't work a manual labor job, and my diet's really good. So I'm able to train in this fashion. It doesn't seem to fatigue me too much. So yeah, that's been my training on this diet. It hasn't changed much from any previous diets. I figured I didn't want any other variables to be out of place. I kind of wanted to keep everything the same as it had been. That way we could truly see just in a dietary change how my body reacts to this diet. So all in all, sticking to this diet has actually been pretty easy. One thing about this diet, right? I'm one of those guys, if I'm dieting, I'm either all in or I'm all out. There's no halfway with me. If I give myself an inch, I'm gonna take a freaking mile. So there's no such thing as one bite of a cupcake. I'm eating the entire box of cupcakes. I'm having all 12 of them bad boys. No such thing as a slice of cake, because I will eat the entire cake. That's just who I am. I'm a very addictive personality. I'm the type of person that, you know, like I said, you open a little bit and the floodgates come rushing in. And I admit that about myself. I'm like that with everything in my life. So I need to be, that's something I work on, something I struggle with every day, I think, from past addictions and stuff I've had, but I'm that way with food for sure. So one thing about this diet though that I do really like, the limitation of carbohydrates has actually been a godsend in and of itself. I went out and had my first cheat meal on the keto diet, right? And like I said, I'm keeping things keto. And typically a cheat meal for me at this restaurant we go to would have been like a big order of nachos with cheese and all sorts of just crap on them, right? Then I would have gotten like garlic cheesy bread. Then I would have gotten fried chicken wings. Then I would have gotten a sub. And then to wrap it all up, I would have gotten a pizookie, which is a baked cookie in a dish, and then they put vanilla ice cream on top of it. And I'm not lying. That anybody here can vouch for me. That is like a cheat meal. That is a legit cheat meal I have had before, right? But instead, this time, since I have to stay in ketosis, I'm scanning the menu. Nothing fits because I can't have carbs, and I'm not gonna break my diet. So what I did was I got 2 cheeseburgers, no bun, and I got cheese and bacon on them, and that was it. No sauce, no nothing. Strictly fat and protein. That was my cheat meal, and like, you know what? I ate that, and I was oddly satisfied. Typically on other diets, I get a little bit of those carbs in me, and like I said, the floodgates open, but I had this, and that did not happen. It's not like I said, I need 3 more cheeseburgers, let's go. It was like, I was satisfied. So something about this diet is leaving me more satiated than other diets have. I will say that. Like I said, we're still in this adjustment period, so it's really hard to say, but I'm giving you my thoughts and my feedback on exactly how I feel up to now. And really, not being able to have carbohydrates, it limits an entire breadth of foods that people typically binge on. I mean, your sweets and your breads, your pizzas, stuff like that, the foods that people turn to when they're dieting that they have with their cheat meals, like I just can't have those. So I literally cannot, or else this experiment goes bunk because it can knock me out of ketosis. It's been nice in that regard. So my cheating game, I have not been cheating at all. The most I might have had a little bit of extra cheese one night or something, but for the most part, this diet has been 100% on point. So now, a week in the research I've done, some people have said it can take 2 to 3 days to go into ketosis if you stay under 20 grams of carbohydrates, which I have been, and then some other people say it can take up to a week or 2 weeks. So the real big question is, am I in ketosis? So I found something really, really cool that I wanted to share with you guys. Keto sticks. And basically what these are, it's a little stick. It's like a pregnancy test for keto, I think. I've never had to take a pregnancy test, guys. I'm just kinda. But I think you like pee in a cup or pee on these sticks, and then it'll change colors and tell you if your body is producing ketones, which means you are in ketosis. I've never used these before, and I just went and bought them, picked them up at the pharmacy. So if you're trying this out, these are called keto sticks. I'll give you that view one more time, keto sticks. You can screenshot that if you want to. But yeah, these will let you know if you are in ketosis. So I plan on trying these right now. We will see if I'm in ketosis or not. You guys ready? I'm excited. I've never done one of these before. Don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. Let's see what happens. And one thing I didn't think about was that I actually would have to pee in order to use this. So let's get to chugging. That should do me, hopefully.
Let's have a little unboxing video here, shall we? See what we got in here. Instruction manual. You never read those. Okay, we got a container inside a box. What do we got here? So we have different levels, I think. Ooh, okay, I'll give you guys a look at that. So that color's negative, trace amounts of ketones, small amounts of ketones, moderate amounts of ketones, and large amounts of ketones. Okay, so the browner the better. I'm assuming you're peeing on this. I'm assuming. All right, guys, directions must be followed exactly. Dip reagent, end of strip, and fresh specimen. Fresh specimen. What? And remove immediately. Alternatively, wet reagent area of strip by passing through urine stream. Okay, so pee in a cup and dip or pee on it. Or removing, draw the edge of the strip against the rim of the urine container to remove excess urine. Okay, exactly 15 seconds after removing from specimen. Compare reagent side of the test area with corresponding color chart. Okay, seems pretty legit, guys. Sorry if this is TMI, but I'm gonna go pee on this stick and then we're gonna compare colors. So remember, we wanna go for the 160. Let's do this. And for the record, guys, this is what a keto stick looks like. Whoa. Yeah, it doesn't want to focus on it, but let's do it. Okay, guys, I will spare you the details of how exactly this went down. Let's see here. I got her good. Let's compare. Guys, I am thinking I am at the moderate level of ketosis. If you can see that, heck yeah. Ew, I got a little there's a little urine on the keto sticks thing. But, oh no. Okay, we got it fixed. So let's compare the colors now. All right, I am going to say that's definitely closer to the moderate level of ketosis. I'm going to say. So, guys, we made it.
So that's really good news, guys. I was kind of worried that maybe my protein was too high. I wasn't going to achieve ketosis, but I think the macro adjustments I've made and I've kept my protein just high enough to hopefully spare some muscle has really helped me. I'm not on the large end of the scale on producing ketones, but I'm in a point where like I think I'm really good at a weekend. So my body is doing it. We are in the process, which should mean hopefully I wake up the next couple days feeling better and better and some of these low energy symptoms subside and I can really start burning some fat. So definitely excited for the future of this diet. So yeah, this is just a quick video. Like I said, some of these aren't going to be the most entertaining videos I do just because I got to sit here, I got to talk to you. I'm giving you my experiences with the diet, you know. I really don't want to bore you guys with my content. I really want to keep you guys engaged and I want to be able to do stuff that is ultimately providing value to you. You know, I want someone to look at this and go, okay, I want to try the keto diet, and you know, they Google it or they YouTube it or whatever and they can find, oh, okay, this guy did it for 3 weeks and he documented it as he went and how he felt. You know, I want to be able to do that stuff for you guys. That way, you know, I can be like the guinea pig, so to say. And plus two, I can't be making meal plans for clients and I can't be coaching clients if I don't know every dieting technique out there. You should always be expanding your knowledge. You should always be learning. Whether your job is in computers, whether your job is in the music industry, whether you go work for somebody else, you should always be trying to expand your knowledge, especially when it pertains to what you do for a living, because the better you are at your job, the more chances you have for promotion, the more opportunities you have to make more money. You know, there's all sorts of benefits from it. And the minute you stop learning is the minute that you just go stagnant. And I don't ever want to go stagnant. I want to always keep pushing it forward in everything that I do. All right, guys, that concludes episode 3 of my Cutting with Keto series. I'm having a ton of fun shooting this series, guys. It's really cool documenting and recording my progress. I really enjoy this, and I'm looking forward to doing like a bulking series after this, or when I switch out of keto, because I want to keep cutting. I don't want to bulk until I am absolutely, you know, lean again. So if I transition out of keto, if it ends up not being my cup of tea, then I'll do a series based on that. I like the idea of a series. It gives me fresh content to post all the time, and I can pepper in some good content too. Speaking of new content coming out, if you watch my summer shredding diet video, it's my most popular video, where I go through every meal I eat in a day with the exact macros, measurements, everything laid out. I did the same exact style of video, but did it for the keto diet. So be on the lookout for that in the next 2 to 3 days. That'll be posted soon. I just got to edit the bad boy. And yeah, lots of more good content coming soon. This series going, I will keep updating it and letting you guys know how I'm doing. So leave some comments. Let me know ideas for videos. As always, I appreciate it. Let me know feedback and stuff. And if you didn't watch that workout video that I shot that I shot Saturday, posted yesterday with Jared and Troy. Watch that, you know, I posted it and it seems to be doing pretty good, but you know, stuff like that, like I try to find a balance between giving you instructional content and humor. You know, we have a good time and we laugh, and I feel like it's a crying shame if I don't put those moments in the video. You know, some people want a full workout video, and that's fine. I understand there's people out there that want that, and I can deliver that to you, but I don't ever want to turn down the humor and the laughs and the smiles and the jokes, because some people need that in their lives. Some people need to see stuff and they need to smile and they need to laugh, because there is not enough of that out there in the world right now. So when people ask like, why didn't you take that super serious? Looks like you guys are hardly working out, you're just laughing. I'm like, you know what? Not everything has to be a head against the grindstone style video. You can do some fun, you can have some humor, you know, you can go in and you can have a great time, you can enjoy yourself, and you can still get stuff done. And that's what I try to do. You can't take anything in this life too seriously. Life is too short to not have a little bit of fun in the gym, let me tell you. Not that I goof off like that every time we're in there, but you know, it was a good day, we had fun, and that's all that matters. So watch that video if you have not yet. I promise you'll laugh at least 3 times, and I want to know your thoughts on that video, guys, because I want to do more content like that. I really enjoyed that style of video. Anyways, guys, I am out of here. Thank you so much for everything. Look forward to the next episode of this series coming by the end of the week. I'm probably going to do at least 2 more episodes this week of this series, as well as the keto shredding diet coming soon. So yeah, stay tuned. Loads of great stuff. You guys rock as always. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. I will talk to you guys later, and you guys have a good one. See ya.